hear me now? All right. Anyway, I'm going to take you back to the 70s and 80s. Anybody who was born at that time, I'm going to take you right there, right now. Gone are the days of getting up in the morning and smelling the Café Bustelo as the aroma flows across the apartment. The crackling of the oil coming from the pan echoes through the kitchen area. Mother getting ready to cook the Hispanic eggs. This was the weekends that I grew up to know, and as a kid, you look forward to watching the cartoons. Though the recession of the black and white TV will mess up the picture, we moved the antenna around. In our case, that piece of hanger that was attached to it. Color TV was a luxury, so if you had one, you were considered rich. The afternoon started with my stepfather searching through the vinyl records, looking for his favorite song. Run to see how he would put it inside the record player. You know, that big, large wooden furniture that took half of your living room. It was called a radiola. It had more wood than a lumber yard, and every Puerto Rican family I knew had one. He also had some enormous tent that we called the 8-tracks. Salsa will be playing out loud in the house, and the lyrics of Hector Lavoe Periódica Ayer will be playing. Mommy will be making the ham and cheese sandwiches, plus the cola champagne soda that made lunch delicious. My siblings and I will be playing with our toys, and we didn't have the toys that the kids are accustomed to today. We had the Stretch Armstrong, the huge soldier action figure, or the plastic fire trucks. On Sunday, my parents will be cooking the mondongo, the sancocho, which I hated, and this consists of various vegetables, including the pig feet, ears, or stomach lining. Sounds disgusting, but it's a tradition of Puerto Rico, and of course they were the hard time. Being in public assistant was a challenge in those days, and my stepfather would work at nights, so when the weekends came, he spent some of his money on alcohol and drugs. We made the best of it. Sometimes there was no meat in the house for dinner, so you got replaced with the fried egg sunny side, and I would bust the yolk to mix with the rice and beans. Or when there was no milk, we would pour the water with sugar to eat the cornflakes. I remember the syrup sandwiches, and then there was the journey down the block, stay on that line for like an hour just to get that big ass block of cheese, and kids in the neighborhood would laugh at us, but their parents were also standing in that same line too. And it was weird, but we did what was necessary to survive. When they were family gathering, it was fun. They talk about abuela, the times that they were growing up, and how they had to wear the same shoes for the whole year, about getting the pan de manteca, the butter will be melting before they got to the house, when the milk container will cost 5 cents. Talk about living in the island. I dreamed of one day going, but of course, it was a dream. For clothing, we will always shop at Alexander's department store. Mommy will buy me the $3 skippies, you know, the one with the one stripe that looks like a bootleg Puma sneaker. Don't let them get wet, because the sole will come off. This will make the sneaker look like it was talking to you. In '87, those memories died with the passing of my stepfather, and it showed me that you can't take life for granted. And like Hector Lavoe said, todo tiene su final, nada dura para siempre. Everything has its ending, and nothing lasts forever. And today there's rare stories like this, and no one knows what hard time is. This is nothing compared to today. You try to eat sardine for a whole week, or because the food stand didn't come through, or your mother's case was closed. And that goes to show you that our generation hasn't made. They've never been through the cascade of poverty. Being poor doesn't mean you're less than the next person. You enjoy what God gives you. In return, you learn from it. In today's society, people are spoiled. Technology was nowhere to be found back in the days. It was Canal 47 or the station called Radio Wano. No internet, no cell phone, and I wish I could close my eyes and go back to that smell Bustelo like it was back in the days. Thank you.